Welcome, Aquarius, to your September Astrodice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on in your small horoscope for this month. Okay. Best message, please, for Aquarius. And you guys have that Uranus retrograde going on, so being aware of that one, whether it's good or bad. Let's see, we have the 4th house coming up with Jupiter and Taurus energy coming in. So that Jupiterian energy coming in is saying this is what it is. And it is for the month. Your confidence, courage, self-belief, and luck. Ooh, taking that leap of faith. Look at that. Ooh, see you later. I'm out of here. And doing it with some Taurus energy. But it's going to be a little slow, right? And you're really going to kind of look at it before really jumping. So that's a good thing. It says the energy around you shows an abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and protective, yet relaxed and slow. So you're going to take this leap of faith over here is what I really see over here for some good luck. But you have the good luck surrounding you. But it's going to be a slow, persistent thing because you're going to look at it slowly and you're going to say, I'm going to be really relaxed and slow before I do this because I really want to ensure that I'm leaping the right way. You know, I don't want to just splat on the ground. I want to float to the ground. And in the 4th house, we're talking about the 4th house, your home and the roots of your being. For some of you, I'm hearing that you're buying a new house. But you want to be slow. You want to make sure that this is exactly where you want to be. You want to take the leap of faith because you know you want to buy this house. But yet you want to ensure that this is the right place, the right area, maybe good for children. I don't know. There's this slow kind of like I'm looking at things, but I know that I'm ready to take the leap of faith to buy this new home. And I'm really hearing this or rent this new house. So I am hearing a big, huge movement of change over here coming. I'm getting straight into the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So there is some kind of house change going on over here, whether you're buying or renting, leasing, whatever, right? Okay. Aquarius. Yeah, there's that unsurety right there, making sure that you have the abundance that you need. And it's not even so much the abundance of money. It feels like it's the abundance of knowing exactly and surely where I want to go, making sure that it's not a loss, that it is exactly what you want. With the Page of Swords upside down, it's because you don't want to make the wrong decision. Yeah, and I really do see that. And I'm telling you, somebody's buying or moving, and I'm keeping that one there because that's the first message coming out of what I'm hearing. So it's like, you know what, I'm feeling a little unknown. It's really kind of in the unknown area right now of where this is going to lead to. So I'm still looking out for this house that I want to buy. For others of you talking about the home, it could be the unknown of what is going on in the home, because I'm going with that one is next. There is something rattling. There is something going on. There is water coming out. Something is wrong, and I don't know where it's coming from. You know, I don't know where this water is coming from. I got to get underneath the house and figure this out. I don't know if it's coming from the bathroom or the kitchen. They're too close together. But I definitely have a burst pipe somewhere under the house. And I keep feeling it's like under the house, right? It's somewhere where I can't see it. It's not coming from the outskirts. You know what I mean? It's not puddling up the kitchen or the bathroom. It's under the house. It's for somebody. Just taking what I hear and giving it to you. For others of you, it's the unknown or feeling unwanted within the love relationship. My goodness. Feeling like the Empress over here is not giving me any attention. I want her love. I want his love, and they're not loving me. And I don't know what to do about this. I'm trying to fix this, but I can't understand why they're ignoring me. I can't understand why they're making me feel so unloved and unwanted. So I want to make the leap of faith, but right now I can't, because it's almost like I have to figure out why they're doing this. Okay. So I've got 3 big scenarios over here within the 4th house. Some of you, it could even be your mom ignoring you. Why is my mom ignoring me? My dad ignoring me? Okay, so we have the 8 of Coins, trying to perceive this, trying to figure it out. Why? We just said that. So take it to your own story. Everybody's got their own. I'm just leaving with those 3 because it's what I'm hearing. With the 5 of Swords over here, it's like, it's not that you're really battle ready, you guys, with the 5 of Swords. It's more like, it's a battle to get them to pay attention to you. It's a battle to get to the knowing of where I need to be if I'm buying this house, and it's a battle to get underneath this house to figure out where that pipe is broken, right? But however it is, it's a battle. And it's got me in battle mode in its own way, but it's the battle of the mind because I'm trying to figure it out, and it is an Aquarius card. So you definitely are in your mind trying to figure out what is going on. And you're using very slow, relaxed energy while doing so. And that's good because that means that you're not rushing in, you know, why are you ignoring me? What's wrong with you? No, you're thinking about it and you're thinking, why? I'm going to think about it before I make any kind of judgment call, before I make any kind of leap of faith, you know, before I do anything. I want to know what this is. With the 3 of Wands, really looking out there, making decisions and strategizing before you make any kind of again, Aquarius card. Again, you guys could be dealing with a Virgo as the earth sign over here. But then we have all this air, right? Could even be a fire sign as well. Could be a Taurus, Libra, Virgo, and or I think that's a fire sign, a Sagittarius. But yeah, and you don't want to do anything with the 7 of Swords. Like I said, you know, making any kind of hasty moves before really thinking about what to do within this 4th house. What's going on within your home? This movement, right? You want to plan, you want to think, you want to strategize before making any kind of move. In the mid-month, we have the Queen of Swords. That's going to be you coming out, even though you're not Gemini, but this is Gemini, Libra. You guys could be dealing with another air sign as well, but that's you coming out over here in that Jupiter. Wow, look at all the air. Look at all the thinking that's going and taking place. You're staying calm, cool, relaxed over here again, and that's because of that Taurus energy mostly. But taking on this even Gemini energy over here within this Jupiter as well. But this is also keeping that confidence. This card's a good card of confidence as well. The Gemini has great confidence as well. So it's also saying I'm staying also within the knowing. Right, Swords, I know. So you're staying within the knowing and keeping yourself confidence and staying that cool, calm, relaxed in mid-month. Just really getting down and really perceiving of what's going on and why you're getting the 3 of Swords. Trying to understand where this pain is coming from, because no matter what, it's painstaking in the mid-month, whatever your story is, right, your situation. And you're really thinking and really trying to clarify on how to fix the situation. Trying to really dig over here for this new beginning, trying to get the, you know, the clarity that's needed. So clarifying on the Queen of Swords, please, for Aquarius. And I love the Ace of Swords, though, because it says you will have the clarity in the mid-month. You're going to figure this out. It's going to happen. With the self-belief and the luck going on over here with the Jupiter, you will figure this out. Manifesting and taking action, law and attraction, prayers, you know, praying, trying to get to where your belief is even higher, keeping the faith alive with the Magician, really getting into the knowing and keeping that Magician. I love the Magician, right? Because that's really getting into the action. That's really taking action within the mind. It's getting into the power, seeing the potentials that are around you. If it has anything to do with buying this house or fixing this house from that flood or whatever is going on with your house, this is really finding the potentials for the resourcefulness of what's going on. And if it's this love or this person over here within your house who's giving you this 3 of Swords as well, this is just saying, hey, look, you're in a place of maturity and accomplishment, and you can actually figure out how to fix this. You're going to fix this somehow or another, it's within your mind to say, you know what, I'm going to fix this. I acknowledge that this will be fixed. And you see that right here, it will. I've got it. And you will come to the clarity, and you know it. You're in the knowing. So with the Three of Swords, reflecting, there it is, reflecting upon the Three of Swords. How am I going to get past this, which is, you know, painstaking me? King of Wands, taking on that power, getting empowered, but also taking it kind of humbly as well. The King of Wands is also a very humble energy as well. The Sagittarius always likes to be very humble about this. You know, they're empowered, but they're humble about it. Meaning they want to just put the ball back in your court, really dig deep within the reflecting and say, how am I going to fix this situation where they're ignoring me, you know, and making me feel, you know, unwanted or whatever. You know, and it could be because they're irritable as well. How am I going to get past that, right? If they're pregnant, oh my gosh, I just hear that, because if they're irritable because they're pregnant and they don't want to talk about it, you're really going to have to get in there to, you know, to really do something. With the Ace of Swords comes the Two of Swords. There it is, getting into my intuition to show them how I love and adore them. And this is really going to get straight into your intuition for new directions to figure out what you're going to do for this loved one. And you could be showing more compassion, more passion towards them. And look at the passion here and look at the compassion here. So you have compassion versus the passion with the fire. So it just feels like I'm going to be humble. I'm going to be passionate about this. And then I'm going to come at them with compassion. So you might be, you know, doing things that are compassionate towards yourself, towards your family. And if it's not, if it's towards that house, fixing that house, buying that house, you're going to really get intuitive over here and figure out what direction you're going in. Really, and once again, taking that ball in your court and saying, that's it. I'm going to find something for my family, something that I love, something I adore. And I think I got it right. With the moon over here, it's like you're looking for the perfect timing, but you're also reflecting a lot on this and knowing, right? Knowing that this is the move that I'm going to make. So now you know what move you're going to make and you know exactly what it is. If it's for this person over here who's ignoring you, you're feeling like, you know what, maybe I just don't show them enough compassion or passion. So I'm gonna do something amazing for them with the moon over here. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna give them a moon. Right, because you're really using your intuition right now for the perfect timing and really soul searching and looking for the things to do. It's almost like I'm going to do something for you, something that you really like, something that you're going to value, right? And really giving them something valuable, right? You want to focus on the direction that you're supposed to be directing yourself and attention to. Maybe you feel like there's other things going on within the home too that has pulled you away from them, and then they got irritable and felt like you weren't giving them the time that was needed. Yeah. So in the end of the month, I see great things. Ooh, the Devil card coming out, but that's okay. It doesn't always have to be what you think, right? Then your moon is upside down and your star is upside down, but that's okay. It just feels like I didn't get exactly what I wanted. I still have to go after this fourth house. It feels like you're not going to find the home exactly that you want because you're perceiving that I'm still looking for, you know, you're looking for the diamond in the rough over here type of thing. It's like this needs to be a gem. It's for my family. It's for myself. I don't want to just live in some weird neighborhood. You know what I mean? So it just feels like I really haven't, you know, I know exactly where I'm going to go, but I haven't really found exactly the goal that I want. Meaning I haven't found that house just yet. You're still searching. So I would say that probably in October or so, maybe you guys will be getting this house that you're so looking for. It just feels like the one that you're really looking at. I'm just afraid that if you take something that is not 100% what you want, it's going to hurt you. Right, so with the Devil card over here, it says really look at the options and make sure that nothing is toxic. Make sure that you really want to use that Jupiter to jump and really jump the right way, right? Don't allow quick decisions. You know, make sure you're keeping that Taurus energy where it's slow and really thoughtful of what you're doing. I know that a lot of you, you're buying a house, you really want to get into this new house, however it is. But if you don't do it the right way and you jump too quick, you're going to be stuck somewhere. You're not going to be happy, right? So I really do see that. So you know? So just make sure that when you're using the control, that it's not overly controlling, because it almost feels like you want to make sure that you know, are not, like I said, just don't be too quick to jump, because it feels like all of a sudden in the end of the month, you're just like, that's fine. You know what? Let's just take this one. You want to make sure that you're doing what you want. Don't make a bad financial move, which would be this house. Really look at that house that you guys are looking at, okay? Because it could be causing really bad bitterness, okay, within a relationship or even within yourself, okay? So this is just pretty much saying, you know, if your family members who are ignoring you or whatever, just let them be upset for a while if they're still not being really reachable at this time. There could be a little resentment going on, you know, however it is. And it's just kind of just saying, you know what, maybe they are pregnant, and you know what, I'm going to be irritable and I don't want to talk to anybody. Plain and simple. You know. So with the devil over here, just kind of watch the power plays over here. You might even have a Capricorn over here trying to get you. And you know, that's what it feels like. It feels like it could be a Capricorn or someone, or maybe even this Libra over here who's trying to make you buy a house that you don't want. You know, and it's a bad deal, right? They're trying to get you to jump for something, and you're saying, that's just not what I want. And it might be your realtor, right? Ooh, is your realtor because they want that money? Hey, I'm just saying, right? It's been a couple of weeks, whatever, you know, it's half the month is over, and your realtor's like, but I really have this really good house. And look at that. It's on the just, it's the same, but it's unbalanced. They're not being truthful with you. So I really do feel, guys, that if you're buying a house or somebody's going to come fix your plumbing or something, they're not going to fix it right. Something not right is going to happen. Well, make sure you're watching that, because it makes them feel like they're making you jump faster than you want to jump. You want to jump fast, but you haven't found what you wanted. So it's almost like they're trying to make you do something you don't want to do. And it's unjustified, and it's unfair for them to do so. The moon in reverse, that's telling me that it's full of falseness and false lies. It's too immature. And if it's this person who is being this way to you, they could be over controlling a situation that feels unfair to you. It's like, hey, you know, I tried to fix everything over here and I had the clarity and everything worked great in the mid-month, and now you're going to come back over here and then be unfair to me again when I'm trying to fix something, you know, and then it's saying that they're kind of keeping secrets from you on the way that they really emotionally feel. And they're acting a little immature about the situation without sharing their feelings. And that's really what it is. For some of you can say it was lies. You know, they're doing this because they're lying. That's fine. Right now, I just feel like it's emotional immaturity. And of course, if they're pregnant, wow, you know, better go figure out what they crave, right? To fix it. Yeah, but it stopped. It's like, you know, it's just stopped. Like, no, nothing's coming to it. It's like you're being emotionally immature. You're hiding yourself out. You're being imbalanced. You know, you're being kind of a drama queen or a drama king. And you feel like it's this emotional, over emotional immaturity that's kind of being dramatic. If it's buying this house or doing any of those things, it's just like they fix the house immaturity, or meaning that they should have taken more time to fix it. They didn't fix it right. They rigged it together, right? Or they, you know what I'm saying? They didn't do it right. And if it's this realtor or whatever's going on, it's like they just want what they want. And when you kind of tell them you're not going to take this house, it's like all of a sudden they become kind of a dramatic, well, you know, this is the best house that I can find for you. I don't need to hear your drama. It's almost like they become, you know, kind of a dictator and kind of dramatic, like, well, I found the best one for you. But you're saying, no, this is not where my goals and my dreams are. That is not my hopes and promises. That is not what I wanted, with the star card over here. Yeah, and it just becomes a burden. And if it's this person, you're seeing that they're becoming a burden. You can feel their burdens, however it is. If they're pregnant and they're really doing all this, it's because you're saying, oh my gosh, I feel your burdens and you're exhausting me, right? But this card is of burdens, exhaustion, wastefulness, confusion. If it's, you know, they didn't fix my plumbing right, you feel like you wasted money. Now you need to call them back and tell them things, and they're just, you know, it's just causing a burden. And you might even feel like you're pouring all your resources out onto something that they didn't fix right, right? But also, this is a good card though too. You can also see it as a good card because this is also saying there are other several opportunities out there waiting for you. You do not have to jump towards this new house that this realtor is pushing towards you, or whoever is trying to push you towards this house. And you know that there's other opportunities. You know, it's like, I wasn't starry-eyed about that one. That's not mine. And I know there's other potentials, and it is saying there is other potentials out there for you. And you're going to find those potentials. So, okay, so clarifying on the star at the end of the month, you're like, I'm not moving into that house. So that is not the area I wanted. Or that's the area, but not the house, right? Or maybe both. With the Empress, you're like, no, because there's a fruitful abundance over here. And for others of you, it's this Empress over here who's confusing you. You're saying you're confusing me. But the good thing is that even though she's acting kind of immature or whatever's going on, right, with them, they still see that they have, like, they want nurturing, you guys. It's almost like you're trying to nurture the situation. I still think for a lot of you, it's just a pregnant woman. But however it is, you're going to nurture this situation, and you're going to still continue to try to fix this situation. For others of you, you see the abundance and the potential of fixing things. And if it comes to this house water issue or whatever you're having, whatever issue it is with your house, the person who's involved, when you call them and tell them that they did not do this right, they will come, yeah, see, they'll come back and fix it. They're getting in their car to come fix it. Okay. So, but you will see the cycle change right after that. So it feels like at the end of the month, all of a sudden, and I'm talking about the very, very end of the month, guys, like the 28th, probably through like 30th, you will see this cycle change, and then things are going to really start coming together in a different light over here within this fourth house. I just see it getting better because now you have the Empress right side up, you see the Chariot coming in, and you see the World of Change over here saying, okay, this is going to be the completion of all this confusion and all this nonsense. Everything's going to come back around because the things are going to be fixed. You're going to find that there's other houses out there. You're going to get all of this together, right? You're going to fix it with the Empress. So it just looks like there's going to be this huge completion where you're going to walk into a new cycle. And boy, when you walk into this new cycle, I tell you, there's the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. You're going to have this determination to have, look at that, this energetic, just great new beginning with the Ace, getting to your promises, hopes and promises. Okay, the things that you actually really want within the fourth house. So love the cycle change. It's just, you know, most readings, it's crazy. It always does take place at the very end of the month. Sometimes the mid-month, but most readings, it really is the end of the month. So it looks like everything's going to turn around. It just looks like this is just one of those things, getting into that Virgo. That Virgo constellation is just kind of got everything kind of screwy over here. But just keep your self-confidence and your self-belief over here. And yes, taking it on with this Taurus energy is going to be absolutely beautiful for you because it's going to keep you as calm as possible. Okay. And until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.